welcome to Every Song Reviews. If you're new here, this video series we take a project by a musical artist and we review every single track that appears on said project. And today we're reviewing Colleen D'Agostino. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. I could be wrong. We're reviewing her latest EP, Collide. It's gonna be a fun one. There's only about 6 tracks, but we're also going to review the bonus track that appears, the exclusive Spotify track. We'll review that as well. It's gonna be a fun one. But anyway, other than that, that's about it. Let's get started. Alright, we have the first track and some background information real quick about the artist. Colleen basically started out in a rock band called The Material. She became more famous with her breakout hit partnering with deadmau5 or deadmau5. The track Sia, which that's how I discovered her. I very much like that track and I like her songs with The Material as well, but it seems she also really enjoyed or maybe she's just going towards electronic music. Maybe like she found something there. It's more like popular. Who knows? But the first track, Stay, radio edit. Basically, I'm gonna get my gripes out of the way first. The big thing is the lyrics. The song, okay, with The Material, a lot of the songs, and I only checked out one album, so I could be wrong, but I checked out the album What We Are, and I'll throw up a picture, hopefully, if I'm not lazy. And a lot of the tracks were just like teenage angst romance tracks. Like it was like the soundtrack to like a teenager going through like rough romance issues. But it was like a very clingy relationship, and I was like, ugh. And with this, it's like, it's kind of what this song is. It's describing a very just clingy teen romance. Maybe not teen, it could just be any clingy romance. It just seems very teeny boppy to me. It starts. Let's talk about the sounds, because it sounds beautiful. Colleen can sing her ass off. She really can. I'm gonna praise her a couple times throughout this video. But the song starts off really slow. It's just like simple piano with her singing, like echoes everywhere. And I've when I first heard the song, I was really just, because this was the first song released from this EP, I was really just hoping for anything that resembled Sia from deadmau5's Wow, One Is Less Than Two album, because I just really love that track. It's a good one. Please check it out. And if you don't like deadmau5, who is featured on this track, by the way, a lot of people don't. It's whatever. He's a pretty... I got no beefs with deadmau5. deadmau5, as some people like to call them when they're being smartasses like me. The rest of the lyrics, besides maybe the hook, is fine. It's just the hook, literally the main lyric, just to give you an example of what I'm talking about, is don't ever leave me, or like before, what was it? It's like, just so you know, I'm gonna walk out as long as unless you accept that we will stay together forever. It's like, I'm gonna walk out unless we're just gonna do this forever. And she has another track called Stay With Me Forever on the Materials album, and it's like, even the song after this, like, she must have been in a really clingy relationship or something, or I don't know. I didn't think a lot of that would incorporate in this, because this is electronic, that was rock. They're different genres. Maybe they're going for a different market with the rock album. Not that this song is bad. It's very good. deadmau5, like he's pretty much just producing the track, but when you're an EDM artist and you produce it, you pretty much are featured because you have a name, so why not use it? And producers pretty much do, like, the majority of the track anyway, so, like, why not, right? He's just kind of underwhelming. There is, like, a small part where he, like, really gets in, and then after that it's not worthy of a feature. We're gonna review the 9-minute track that appears at the end of the EP, which is called Drop the Poptart version of this song. There's a Drop the Poptart edit. Fucking Joel. That's about it. I'm not a big fan of the lyrics. There's a line that says, "I can never let you go." It like stresses that. It's like, "I can never let you go." And it's just like, it takes me out every time. I just want to enjoy the sounds. It's electronic a lot of the time. I don't come to electronic music for the lyrics, okay? It's not like the go-to reason to listen to electronic music. Maybe some with rock music, there's a thing there. But with electronic music, I'm just trying to get my feeling of cool sounds and cool instrumentals. But and this track is followed with a track called "Where Did You Go?" So clearly the person she's talking about didn't stay very long, because now she's wondering where he or she went. So whatever. Let's get the score out of the way. Stay, radio edit. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. It sounds very good. The lyrics are a little but it's a good way to kick off the EP. The small lyric thing, don't worry about it. Check out the song, it's good. Blah blah blah. We have like a couple more tracks. Where Did You Go is next. I'll see you then, okay? I don't want to be mean, but I think I found my least favorite track on the EP. Where Did You Go? Track 2 out of 6 or 7 if you want to count the Spotify track. I don't like, if this was like an actual relationship, like it most likely has been, because this is featured at least like 6 tracks I've heard from Colleen by now, but Colleen, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce things. You have too many vowels in your name. And I don't like, relationships are touchy, and when people are going through bad relationships, you're just like, sorry, but I gotta be critical and give my opinion, because that's why we're here. In that case, this one, all the, sorry, I am sick. All the others sound like really good, and the instrumentals are there. Colleen is there. She's here in this one too. In this track, she hits some really like high pitch, but it's not matched with anything. Like in the Material, her rock band, like when she hit like these high pitches and would just go and add it on a track, it was like followed with like just heavy strings, and it was like, it matched her, it rose with her. And with this, this is a simple instrumental, and she's just kind of like singing like 50% of it, and it's like 50% this thing, and it like doesn't clash well. And again, she's just like her character. Every time you're an artist presenting yourself, especially in a story or like, which is this kind of is, it's a relationship story, you're still a character, and I don't like characters who are clingy and are dependent completely based on relationship status. That's all we've learned about her. Like, even as a person, all she has presented as herself is a person who needs to be in a relationship. And I'm done. We're gonna talk about the good stuff. It sounds good. Again, she sung her ass off in there. It was well done. And even though, like, what I said about, like, they didn't clash well, it does, like, she's, like, really going at it at, like, one part, and, like, I was, like, it makes her look good. I think that's kind of just the goal of producing, is trying to make the other person look good. and they really show off her talents. And the next big problem with this track, it's 5 minutes long, which in electronic music, not that uncommon, but this isn't like an EDM, this is just kind of what it is, and I couldn't, like, when I have to review, I always, like, just focus 100% of what's going on in my head to the song, and, like, I couldn't make it. Like, every time I tried to listen to this track all the way through, I kept, like, zoning out, like, 2-3 minutes in. And I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be forcing myself to pay attention. I should just be in the song. That being said, it's just an average track. It sounds nice. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, production value wise. This whole EP has, like, really good production value. I guess that's what you get when, like, you're friends with Deadmau5. When it runs down, it's just like, she sounds angry, and meanwhile, like, the instruments are just kind of trying to be stylistic and, like, dark-ish, and just more just chords, and it has a good rhythm and all that good stuff. I'm just not feeling this one. I'm gonna give Where Did You Go a 2 out of 5, and we are rolling through these. That's about it. On to the next one. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Track 3, Crossroads. This is what I signed up for when I was expecting an electronic EP from Colleen. I'm terrible, I'm sorry. First off, the song isn't about anything. There's no teen romance, whatever. It's about shit, and I love it. And it's raining outside. I hope you guys can't hear that. I'm not even using my microphone, I'm sorry. If you hear that, I'm sorry. This instrumental is on fire. There's drums, which makes sense because there's a line that says, heart pounds like a drum, which he says a couple times, and yeah, it really does, especially when you got kick-ass drums. Straight whiplash. And there's also this part where it, like, cuts off, or it, like, kind of hangs off, like, it's just her singing, and it cuts off, and whenever that happens, I'm just like a sucker. I'm like, oh, did the song cut off? And then it starts again, I'm like, oh, hell yes! And I'm just like, and even, like, after I listened to it multiple times, there's, like, one point where I was like, oh, wait, is the song over? I was like, nope, that's not how the song ends. This is what I wanted. It's not 5 minutes long. I think it's like 3.5 or something. It's one of the shorter tracks on the EP, and it kind of is just like point A to point B. We're not gonna spend too much on this. We're gonna hit them with some good drums, kick-ass singing, and just straight fire. Fire! That's what Crossroads is. My voice cracked, that was sexy. That's about it. These songs are pretty simple. I know, like, my last review, it was like a mixtape with all these, like, messages and a lot to boil down. Like, this is a simple, just take in some good noise, take in some good stuff, instrumentals, all that good stuff. So yeah. I want these to be just quick. That being said, thank you for watching. On to the next track, which I'm excited for this one. Okay, love you, bye. And I think I forgot to give the score. I'm an idiot. That is all. Crossroads, 7 out of 10. It's a good one. Do you need anything else? I hope not. On to the next one. When we collide. I think this is my favorite track on the EP. Collide. From the Collide EP. I can see, thank you. I'm sick of, like, listening to albums and they name the track, or the album after a track that's, like, not even that good. Please someone make this a music video instead of, like, you don't even need to have Colleen on there. You can just have Colleen, sorry. I don't know. I've never heard it pronounced. You should just have like epic planets and shit just when we collide and just like Photoshop, Adobe, whatever the hell out of it, and it'll be amazing. I will throw my money at you, good sir. No, I won't, because I don't have much. That being said, there's a lot of like references to just like planets and like other stuff, kind of like in Sia, which, you know, by now if you don't know the song with Deadmau5, what you fucking know by now. Like not that the album cover should have some kind of like planet thing, maybe like a J.J. Abrams lens flare, something. No, not that I don't love this cover art. Like that's badass. Look at that. That probably looks terrible on my. I probably glared the hell out of that, but whatever. This is the shortest track on the EP, and it still manages to be the best. It hits hard. She sounds amazing. The instrumental is right up to par with her. Finally, and this is what I wanted. This is the most similar one to Sia, if there was one. And it's just like epic, like the rock side of her can show in just a normal electronic track, because like rock music is pretty fucking epic, and this is pretty fucking epic. It's I really enjoy this track. It just hits so hard, and Sia, as much as I love it, it's just, you know, a simple, like, the instrumental is simple. She's mostly just kind of singing with it, and then like hits the higher notes occasionally, and it's epic at times. But this is just like taking the high notes from Sia and just like raising them like for the whole track. And the lyrics, again, don't, like, it's not about anything. It's just kind of your usual electronic, like the feels, man. And it works very well, and I enjoy the hell out of it. And like, not the lyrics to their song, that's like just like, it's like taking the lyrics from her Material rock band, and then like she just used the script to make like an electronic track, and like that could work. I don't think it did though. This works. Do more of this, please. What track are we on? I think we have like 1 to 2 to 3 tracks left. Holy shit, I'm dropping my stuff. Let's see. We have 3 tracks to go, because we are also reviewing the Spotify bonus track, because Spotify gets all the cool perks. Next track is From Up Here, but we're gonna give the score. I debated over this one. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of out of 11. I'm sorry I couldn't do 8 out of 10, because I'm an asshole. For those who don't know, I mix my numbers around out of 5, out of 10, out of whatever I need to. The number isn't the important thing. That being said, From Up Here, here we go. Hello friends, it is one of those AM hours, so if I am tired, that is why. So From Up Here, Colleen D'Agostino, I don't know how to pronounce her name yet, I looked it up, I'm sorry. Colleen, whatever. So this is a good one. I guess I should get my gripes out of the way first, and again, it's a lyrical issue. So when I first listened to the song, my reaction was, okay, first we had this relationship, right? And we all know my feelings about that so far, and then there was the songs Collide and Crossroads, so I was like, oh, that was the big climax, something happened here. And then I was like, and this song From Up Here is the aftermath, and now she's this is the big inspirational happy times song, and she's risen above. She's from up here now. And then I listened to the lyrics, and yeah, the main line was something like, oh my god, what was it? It was like, from up here, 1,000 lights will lead me back to you. And I'm like, I don't think this is a healthy relationship at this point. But that's for this song, I'm not counting that against it, because for the whole EP, I'm going to assume this is like one relationship, but for the song, the other, like, this is a song review, so the other songs can't really affect it, like, because there's nothing that says, like, these songs, that song and that song are interconnected. Point is, I'm not going to count that against it, even though I'm just like, I'd much prefer, like, a song like, fuck that random relationship 2 tracks back, or 3, 4, I forget where we're at. And so lyrically, if there was a problem, that would be it. Other than that, the lyrics are fine. There's more like the galaxies and the lights and the it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Other than that, it sounds pretty damn good, Colleen. I just love her voice. I really do. It really, even though it really fit the rock album, it also really fits this electronic melodies and hymns, and it's just, I enjoy it very much. And other than that, I can't think of anything. This instrumental is good, yada yada yada. Let's just move on to the next one, shall we? God damn it, I forgot the score again. Okay, 3 out of 5 from up here. I'm sorry, I always forget the scores. That's about it. Yeah, I'm just looking at my tired ass face. This is gonna be fun. Anyway, bye-bye. Hold on, wait. Stay, drop the pop. Oh, fuck me. Anyway, stay, drop the Poptart edit. This isn't even a Poptart. This is like the off-brand cheap stuff. It kinda tastes like ass, to be honest. Okay, so stay, drop the Poptart edit, which I don't know how that name correlates with the rest of the EP at all. It's a completely different tone, and my camera's fucking up right now, but I don't care. But you know, why not? It's funny. If I could, this would be the bonus track, and then the Disaster song, I believe it is, would be the Spotify one should be on the EP, and this one should be the bonus track. I don't know why it isn't, but whatever. Stay, drop the Poptart edit. It's basically just a 9-minute version of Stay with more deadmau5, like, going at it. And it's fucking, stop doing this camera. It's deadmau5. It's, Do we have some brightness? Okay, it's like, it's deadmau5, like when you're producing or even just featuring and you have 9 minutes to make a song. Like, I expect a little bit more quality than this. He was like just casually making a song, but it is a 9-minute song of Colleen, not deadmau5, so I can the lyrics basically, I just repeat everything I said from the first version. I'll give this one more slack because it's a 9-minute song. I don't think, you know, I did have to engage it 100% because that's what I do for reviews. I also enjoyed it while doing stuff, and I think that's how a lot of 9-minute like EDM, just like repeating beats and stuff, I think that's how they're supposed to be enjoyed. They're supposed to be like workout songs, or like do something while you listen to the songs, and I think that falls under it. That being said, even so, like 9 minutes, was it 9 minutes? I could be wrong. I think it was that. And I had to listen to that multiple times. And I don't know, like, when you take, with any content, the length of the content does matter. Like, of course, if this was just a dope 9-minute song, like, I would completely respect it. But it's kind of just a longer version. I'm like, if you're gonna take even just the 3 extra minutes, like, compared to like a 6-minute song, like, I'm like, I don't know, I just feel jaded. I feel like if you're gonna make a long song, at least, like, you know, put some effort into it. Or, not that this doesn't have any effort into it, I'm sorry. There are other, like, 6-minute songs like this where I'm just like 100% yes, I fucking love this. But with this, I'm just like, it's kind of the same. Colleen sounds mostly the same, except towards the end where it's like a couple more layers and her voice changes just like a tad. It's just like amplified a little bit with layers. There's nothing wrong with this track, but it's like, it brought me down. I'm gonna give Stay, Drop the Poptart Edit a 2 out of 5, and that covers the EP minus the bonus track. We're almost through this, guys. I will see you at Disaster, okay? I'm gonna enjoy this Poptart. Bye-bye. I was really wrong when I said Disaster was, or not Disaster, Collide was the shortest track, because there's like 2 other ones that are shorter, this being one of them. This is Disaster, the parentheses Spotify bonus track. Good old Spotify. I'd prefer this song over probably the Drop the Poptart edit or the what was the other one? Where Have You Been? I'd prefer this over the other 2, in all honesty. That being said, this isn't like the best song in the world, but I like it for a couple reasons. First off, like, it's describing a relationship, and it feels like a different relationship. It's like, she's picking this person up, like, this is the line in the hook, it's like, I pick you up, you drag me down, yada yada yada, and it's like, 2 people who weren't meant to be, but, like, they're in love with each other. That's how love works. You can't really do much about it, and they just should be together. And I think Colleen's starting to realize, like, hey, maybe this relationship isn't the best. Maybe I should, or this clingy relationship thing isn't working out. Which is good. That being said, it is kind of filler. It doesn't, it's just kind of another song, and I'm sorry, I felt like I've heard this hook at least like 10, like to 15 times already, and combined with this project or the other rock album I listened to, I feel like I've heard her like use this hook like with different words like a couple times. Not that this instrumental doesn't fit this hook or anything, it just feels redundant. That being said, it's still a good song, it sounds wonderful. It's not really a way, I think, to finish the EP. Neither did Drop the Poptart, though, so whatever. We really Drop the Poptart should be on the goddamn EP. Should this be a bonus track? Maybe, just because I don't feel like it has, even though it's a good song, I don't know if it has a place there, but neither did the other, maybe just Drop the Poptart. I'm sorry, as much as I love that name and enjoyed it, I'm just, That being said, Disaster, it has a good sound, it's another just epic song, relationships, galaxies, stars, and all that good shit. That being said, we are done here, boys and girls. We are going to move on to the EP review soon here. That's gonna be fun. I will see you then. Before we go, let's give the score. I'm gonna give this song a 6 out of 10. Disaster gets a 6 out of 10. It's a good song and could be great to some people. I just have heard it, I feel like, a couple times, and that brought it down a couple paces. That being said, and I think just listening to the Drop the Poptart like multiple times gave me a headache. I'm not even fucking joking. That being said, we are done here. Enjoy your faces. Keep killing them. keep dropping those Pop-Tarts. Okay, bye-bye.